Hello, everybody. I have 38 minutes for this vlog. Anyway, before I get into anything, I just want to say that everything has been amped up to the 180th degree or 200th degree or 1,000%. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Like, I can't go anywhere on the web without being assaulted by images from the Evil Coalition. So, so I'm just like, whatever, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's okay. And, like I said on my post, all I did was like search Brandon just to see more of his fashion and see if I could see any of his fashion and that kind of stuff. And then, like I told you what happened, like I was scrolling down on his Instagram, and then there was the devil sign, and then this. Okay, so like I looked this up, and yeah, some people say it is the peace sign, but I guess when it's facing this way, in the UK, it means up yours and all kinds of stuff. So like I kind of see a lot of people going like this now, and I figure that they know that I'm on to the devil sign, so now they made up a new sign. So to everyone out there who's involved with the Evil Coalition, here, Angel Wingy, yeah, ooh, hello. See, I'm not afraid to change to keep my sign. You want to change your sign, but I'll keep mine. I'll keep mine. So yeah, so okay, so from all indications, unless it is evil people, Brandon is evil and against me because from what I saw on that Instagram feed, oh, it was horrible. It was really bad stuff. They had like a really like a picture of a drawing of a Mexican, and it was horrendous. Like really, they made him look really dumb, and then all the signs and all kinds of stuff, and then people sticking up their middle finger, and I was have to deal with that. So okay, whatever. I mean, it's fine. It's fine with me. I have to understand that I am who I am, that people on TV are usually evil and they don't like me, because they have chosen the devil. And so if Brandon has chosen the devil, then I can't, obviously there's no way I can work with him, and he probably doesn't want to anyway. So okay. Okay, so whatever. And then you saw what came up on the feed. Uh, that half poncho and the sweater and the skirt, and people were telling me, "Oh yeah, Brandon made that," and it's just like, whatever. It already started, and all I did was say that I was interested in him, coming up with some designs for the schools, and it has already started. And so, whatever. I don't want to have to deal with it. I don't want all the stupidity, because really, like you already know, the Evil Coalition gets really stupid. They really do. They get really, really stupid. Uh, and they try to get me to believe the stupidest things. So, whatever. Whatever. Anyway, so that's that. And yeah, when it comes to but when it comes to the poncho and the sweater and the skirt ensemble, I really do like that. Ooh, I like it. And my men could probably track down the true designer, and I don't know how the design works. I mean, the design world works. I mean, maybe we can come up with our own design based on it, or maybe not. Maybe we can, make sure that the real designer uh, gets his credit. So and gets paid for the design as well. but I do like it, and I think it would be really really nice for the students in the high school, on days when they just have to be more businesslike, because it's still cutting edge, but it's more like what you would see nowadays, so more of that, and that's just what I wanted to say, and I'm not going to say anything else about Brandon. I mean, because whatever, whatever. I already know that people don't like me. I know. And I know that, okay, if you're on TV, you probably don't really like me at all, So, okay. Okay. And then if somebody is going to be that mean and, stick up their middle finger and do the devil sign and show a picture of a Mexican and be that really, really mean about it, then, okay. Okay. It's like I always say, these people, these devil people, like I help them and I help them and I'm so nice to them, and really, it's like they just slap me in the face, And it's like I said too, like, trying to be friends with them is like trying to hug a cactus. You just always get hurt a lot by what they do and say and everything, because they're just so evil. So, okay. Okay. Wish them well and whatever. I'll move on. But that's that. And I really don't want to waste any more time on it. Big deal. It's over. It's over. But let's talk about the schools. Look, I'm really excited because, I thought about it, I thought about it. I'm like, um, I really do like the thought of recording the lessons, as the students are sitting in class, just recording the lesson and then it going to their laptops, and then the students having um, an editor on their laptops. So when they are preparing, so they can highlight certain sections of the lesson as when they go home and try to do projects or homework or whatever, and then they can splice everything out and put it together and create like a little video notebook of notes. Say, okay, well, here's some important thing. Let me splice from here from 30 seconds to 5 minutes. I'm gonna splice all that and put it first in the new video. Then I'm gonna go to 40 minutes to 42 minutes and splice that and put it in there, and then go to the next lesson and the next lesson and splice all the most important parts and splice them all and then splice them all together, and so like they're a continuous feed, and students can do stuff like that. Like I want them to be able to do stuff like that, and I think they should be able to, I'm not sure because like I've been looking for editors for my vlog, but like I haven't found anything that I like, but I'm sure that editors that are like that already exist, and so but we just have to make sure it's like the editor is only for academics. It's not going to do anything silly. You know, uh, and so that's that. And so we create our own program where the lessons go, and then and they can edit and highlight, edit, do whatever, do a number of things, with the lesson and stuff, and maybe even insert their own voice, so like stop it. So they could maybe stop the video feed or the video at 30 minutes, and say, okay, well, this is important. Let me add my own little whatever. And so you they add in their own voice to the lesson, and then maybe they'll say, okay, I'm going to come back later and splice everything out and put it somewhere else, So like, or whatever, when they're splicing it, they can add, and they have all the splice footage all together. They can go in there and add their own voice in certain places so they can add to the notes. So it's something like that. Something like that allows them to have another way to learn. The and Because I've always been interested in that method, and it was just getting popular when I stopped teaching, and it's called the flipped classroom. Okay. And from what I understand, remember, I left teaching right when it was getting popular, so I don't know too much about it, but from what I understand, it's a way for students to review all the material, the lesson at home, and then come to school and uh, and do projects and homework based on the lesson that they learned at home. Okay, so then that's fine. That's all fine. But like, are you certain the students are going to review the lesson at home and all that kind of stuff? So I don't know. Um, I don't know how it's gone because it was just getting popular. It was just taking off when I left teaching. So I don't know how that has worked out. But I do know that it's kind of the same thing, because um, although the lesson is given in the classroom and the student sits in while the lesson is given, uh, they have to they still have to review it at home, and go through it and interact with the lesson, and use it for and use them, not just it, use them for use all the lessons for their homework and their projects and studying for tests and quizzes and that type of deal, and and it helps with a lot of it. It would be very helpful for students who, like, I had students who had trouble taking notes in class, so that it helps with that, because they'll have it on on video, and they can do their own notes with the video, so they can do that kind of stuff, and that's all, and I think that would be really, really helpful, and of course, um, we're going to include, as much as possible that really really helps the teacher teach all the lessons. So I don't know. And I don't know how it's going to be worked out that all the lessons are going to be taught, because obviously we can mount cameras to the ceiling and to the sides of the walls, and, have the teacher control the cameras uh, as the lesson is being taught, and so, like, okay, uh, and so the teacher can can set the camera that's mounted to the ceiling to follow that teacher back and forth as they walk from side to side, or they can do the side cameras if they're if, let's say, they are doing something on TV. The side camera can hit the TV, or something like that, whatever they're doing, whatever they're doing. But we have to have a way that those lessons aren't shared with people outside of the city, because obviously, we don't want images of teenagers or younger people out there. It's not right. So we have to make sure And I was thinking, that, obviously if students go away on vacation, they're going to, they may want to take their jump drives and their computers with them. So, I was thinking of some security features, that we could add on to the jump drives, For example, uh, maybe we can have a code that the jump drive doesn't work unless there's a code on there's a code on punched in order to get the jump drive to work, something like that. And so if it's lost, no one can access the videos on the jump drive. Okay, so we can do something like that, and then we can also, like if they lost their laptop outside of the city and that kind of stuff, we can maybe we can maybe be able to go in there, because maybe we can go in there and delete all the files, remotely, so we don't know. I mean, it's all stuff like that, because the administration, and I'm not saying that every teacher should have the ability to get on a student's computer. We shouldn't, okay? But maybe the parents can be given um, a code, and that code be locked into a mainframe or whatever. I don't know what that is, but whatever. Be locked onto a computer, but we don't know what it is. Okay, the parents have the code, but we don't know what it is. Okay, and if the computer gets lost outside of the city, or just even inside the city, or outside of the city, because the jump drive and the computer will both have some type of what is it called? Uh, GPS locator on it. But let's say they went, to a foreign country and they forgot their computer. We will the parent can come in and type in the code onto a special computer, and and once it recognizes it on the special computer, the parent will have access to their own child's computer, because we are not going to have access to that computer. The parent will, and then we only want to make sure that all the materials and lessons are deleted from the computer. That's it. And the parents can delete whatever else they want on the computer. So there's got to be some way that once the code has been typed in, the mainframe computer can delete the program from the computer that is for the school program. And then the teacher will be there. I mean, the parent, not the teacher. The parent will be there, and the parent can go through the computer on their own and look through all the files and delete whatever they want. You know, and delete everything. If they want to delete everything, they can do that, or they can delete whatever they want. But it'll be remotely, and the parent will do it. But the main computer will delete the school program. The computer will do it remotely, and then the parent can delete whatever else. But it's up to the parent. Well, we need the parent. Definitely need the parent to come in with the access code um, if the computer gets lost, like in a foreign country or something, and we definitely need that, and so that we can delete the program, and they can delete Oh, or maybe we can just delete the program, and but they have the access code. They can come in and delete everything else off the computer. Whatever, something like that. I don't know. I don't know how all that technology. I'm not sure, but I know that could be done. I'm pretty sure that can be done. But yeah, so that's that. And I do. Everything I wrote is like stuff that I think that might work. It might work, it might not work. I don't know. But see, I have to wait until I talk to people uh who are experts in education, because like I like the idea of staggering the start time, like 10, 8, 10, and 12. I do. I like that idea. I like the idea of making the school day 8 hours and really filling the school with lots and lots of very educational but interesting things to do. And I thought about it, like, if you have a student there, like I mentioned music, and I mentioned there'd be a recording studio, but also, stuff that isn't as, like a recording studio. I thought, in the music room, we could have, what are they called? Carousels, or what are they called? Goodness, I thought of it earlier and now I can't remember. We could have little not cubbies, but little rooms, small rooms where students can go in, and they are soundproof. Students can go in and play a piece of music that they're practicing and record it. So I thought they could do that too. And because if they're going to be trying out for whatever band or something, they may want to practice their music, and so they can go and do that, or they could just say, okay, I want to try music, so let me go and see what I can do. Okay, there you go. That's what they can do. They can go do that. In the art room, they can go and, I mean, and like I said, like I want every single room staffed, with a few people, so that if more than one student comes in, they can get help. And just they'll be there just to help them and answer questions and guide them in whatever they want to do. And those are the kinds of things I want for the school. And so like I said, there's going to be a lot of stuff in the school, and so staggering the start times sounds to me, uh, and staggering the start times and making it 8 hours seems like it would be beneficial to the students, but who knows? Who knows, and who knows if it's even going to happen? Who knows what, because here I am being lied to, and just everything's a lie. It's all a lie. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see. Um, I mean, I just, after all the lies I was told about Brandon, and then to find out that he's really evil, then like it makes me question like what really is true, that I've been, like I said, I don't know what's true. I don't know what's true. I really don't. So, okay. I always say that, and now it's true. It's really true that I don't know what is true. But I do know that if I do get my city, and if I do have my own school district, that high school will have the things that I want in there, only if it all gets approved by, the team of experts who will be putting things into the school and helping it get started. So we'll see about the uniforms. I mean, that's the least of the concerns, you know. The main things are making sure that it is state of the art and, one of the best schools out there, because I want to provide a quality education for the students in the city. I do. I do. I want I want it to be quality. Quality education for the students. And so we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, so anyway, I wrote in my blog that I have been plastered to the sofa. And it's like, I tried. I said I tried to write, and no, I can't write. I tried to paint, and no, I can't paint. No, I have to lie still on the sofa. They did this to me before. Like, they just sat me still, They do it to me every once in a while. They'll sit me still. Like, no more of this and no more of that. And don't do that. You just, no, sit. Just sit, okay? Because we can't handle you. All right, whatever, whatever. And here, look up Brandon so you can see that he is flipping you off and giving you the devil sign. And okay, okay. So whatever. Whatever. Goodness gracious. I just whatever. I mean, I just I'm just really right now I'm happy. I'm still extremely happy. I just like feel like um I feel like they're just holding me down as much as they can because I'm not allowed to finish my painting and I'm not allowed to go ahead and start writing my book. I mean, these are things that I want to do, I have so many things. I mean, I wanted to do a few more paintings and get them out of the way so that I can break out the fabric and I mean put everything about painting away and then break out the fabric and continue on with experimenting. And I just like I'm being held. Now that I have to stay indoors and not do anything, it's like I'm being really held down. And not just held down, but like here, lie down on the sofa and that's it. Oh, goodness, goodness gracious, I would really, I just want to finish my painting and start my book, just do a little writing. And no, I can't. Uh, One day I'll be free. I just have faith. I just have to have faith. Although, when is that day? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. One day, though, one day I will be free. It's so horrible. It is so horrible. All right. But on that note, it's horrible, but I'm still in a very good mood. I'm very happy. All right, and on that note, I'm going to end this vlog, and I'm going to say I hope everybody watching has a wonderful day tomorrow. Absolutely a wonderful day, and the things go your way. All right, bye.